Go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to a new episode of Empowering Voices. So we have a special guest today. She's from Dominican Republic originally, based in the United States at the moment, all the way from there. Welcome, 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 Jhoanny. Thank you for being with us. We are super excited to hear your story, your empowering story, your great breakthroughs and success. As usual, we start our conversation from the words that I have embroidered on my t-shirt, that today are shining bright. And for sure, you are a great expression of this shining bright. Welcome, welcome, and tell us about you and your business.
Thank you, Mara, for having me. It's a pleasure to be here. So yeah, I'm Jhoanny and I'm based in New York City. And I'm originally from Dominican Republic, and I'm a restaurant owner here with my mom and my family. We own 3 restaurants, and we've been in the industry for 9 years now. So last year, I decided, I have all this knowledge and I have all this information and accessibility to restaurants. So I want to help other women who want to go into the food industry. And so now I've been helping other women currently in South Africa. I helped the founder of an orphanage who I worked with before to start her mobile kitchen. So we raised the money, capital, so that she could buy a mobile kitchen and operate it. And
That's
she's
amazing.
now selling food in schools, and she'll be selling food on the road and around the city. And so that's essentially what I empower women to pursue. And I especially help them during that financial piece because it's the biggest, roadblock for people of color and minorities and families who want to go into the food industry.
So let's say that your target is more that one. It's been there, done that, right? I mean, you can definitely talk from your own experience. And
Yes.
that is amazing because it's not only business related, but it's a huge help for specific communities, for women who, wherever we are in the world, whatever is the path of our life, we unfortunately still today have a bit of barriers to overcome. So
yes.
It's an amazing service, the one that you offer. And so what kind, just out of curiosity, what kind of restaurants do you own?
So we own 2 Spanish tapas restaurants and 1 Mexican cuisine restaurant.
Oh, Mexican. I've lived in Mexico. I knew the Mexican cuisine. Okay, that's amazing. And in an affluent place like New York City, and I suppose, I imagine that in a place like that also, there are other kind of problems also to face, exactly because maybe the competition is a lot, people,
Yes.
it's everything a lot, right?
Yes.
For us in Europe, we have a smaller vision of whatever is around us, but in the United States, of course, I've been there just as a tourist, but everything can become overwhelming. So to make and create your path can be a lot of work, definitely. And
Yes.
Why did you choose to help in this moment? Why? Well, you started this year, no? You said,
Yes.
yeah. Why did
Last
you
year.
choose this moment?
I think it was the pandemic and the closures of certain restaurants that was happening, and restaurant in general were struggling, and so I want to be able to help new upcoming restaurants so that we can put that back in. So like 60% of restaurants in 2020 because of the pandemic either closed permanently or temporarily. And I think we have to do the work to bring back, those businesses because we don't want big corporations, right, to be around and to be the only places that we support. We need to support small business.
Definitely, I'm totally with you. Of course, I'm a small business myself, and we all should do our part in this. And it's amazing because, of course, you have 3 successful restaurants. It's amazing that you think of giving. Is it? How do you see this? The giving part. Why is it important to you?
The giving part is important for me because I went through, like, as a family, we went through, growing up here in this country as new immigrants, not knowing the language. We worked hard for 20 years or more, and it was hard to save money. And these are struggles that everyone goes through.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that people can see that in me and in my family, and they can go, okay, so if you went through the same thing and you made changes, then I can do it as well.
Yeah,
so that's why it's important.
Yeah, it's definitely an example. It's a sort of giving a hope and say, look, if I can, you can. Because
Yes.
sometimes we feel a bit defeated. We say, either we think that there's something behind the scenes, or we think, okay, but I don't have the same energy, I don't have the same resources, I can never do it. So even only the example would have been amazing, but then you are actively helping. And I think, have you found quite easy also, what I mean is the pandemic has been, in a way, positive, because you can reach, now you are talking about South Africa and you are in the United States. There's
Yes.
a physical space in between, a huge one that fortunately we can overcome in other ways. Has it been helping then this new mindset that we have towards distances?
Yes, I think for almost every business, the pandemic has given us this extra space where now we're online and we can talk to people all over the world and we can do business all over the world. So yeah, definitely it's been an opportunity to leverage.
Yeah, no limits, right? That's amazing. And do you tell me a bit the process? So when let's say I want to open a restaurant, I have this dream, and I reach out. What is a bit the process?
So the process is that we would do, some kind of like research so that you're able to know what kind of concept you want to open, what kind of business you want to open. So whether that be a restaurant, or that could be a deli or a food truck, or something as simple as a hot dog stand, or bakery, a tea shop, a coffee shop. And I send people to go out and eat at places that they like so that they can take note of the decoration and the space.
Homework. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. The menu. What are they offering that you would want to implement in your business? What are the prices? And from there, we would start looking at neighborhoods where you would want to look for spaces to open your business. And there are a couple of things that, are very important, like how many businesses are around there, how many people walk by. You need to be counting on weekdays and on weekends so that know how many people are going to be visiting your establishment when it opens. Is there public transportation, things like that we look at. And then from there, we start, looking at what licenses do you need? Food safety license, a liquor license, things like that.
I think the food industry is very demanding from this point of view. In any country, because it has to be safe, of course, to eat in your place, but you have to have special hygienic rules in place. There's much more than any other whatever business, of course.
Right.
So that's very interesting. And I always ask my guests if there's a word or a quote that you could that you like, that you think it's a bit at the core of your business and your life?
Yeah, I think it is take action, even if it's messy action. So, doing something now, even if it's like, say you're going live and you're nervous, just do it, right? It doesn't matter how you look, how you sound. And if you want to start a business, start today. So take action, even if, it's messy action and it's not perfect, but you'll get better over time.
Yeah, we get caught comparing ourselves to others. So we say, oh, look how shiny, beautiful, I don't know, social media, beautiful videos. And then we shy away from taking action. So definitely take action is the most important suggestion we can give to everyone who wants to start a business. And actually also in normal life, I mean, whatever you want to achieve, if you don't take action, there's no change of state and growth in any way. So thank you very much, Jhoanny. It's been a great pleasure. And I really, really hope that you can help as many women as possible to follow their dreams and grow. Thanks again for being with us. I remind everyone that all Jhoanny's contacts will be in the post, in my bio, on my website, on my YouTube channel. So it will be very easy to reach out for help. Thanks again, and bye.
Thank you, Mara.
See you next week, everyone. Bye.